Over the wall behind me is the road down to the Water of Leith, place where lots of people like to go and walk. About 15 years ago, Applecross the builders were building houses down on the site of an old grain mill, and I began to take pictures of the process of the building. And then they began to advertise these new houses and new flats, and I was taken by surprise when I read some of these advertising hoardings, because they began to advertise not just a house but the ambience of the Water of Leith, and they were advertising a lifestyle, and they ended up, most of them, with the phrase "Hello Life," as if they were inviting people to choose a lifestyle rather than just simply buy a house. Choose life, also the strapline for Irving Welsh's movie of Trainspotting, and the life that Renton chooses is a much grimmer view of life than you'll find in the lovely ambience perhaps of the Water of Leith. Jesus comes and describes the reason for his coming when he said, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Jesus is the life giver, and so when I read these words of the advertising hoarding, I'm thinking they're using our language here. This is Bible language. This is language that we would use to invite people to understand what Jesus came to do. And so Jesus says he comes to give life and have it to the full. And the life that Jesus offers to us goes beyond the life that has an attractive lifestyle and a nice house, or that touches people's lives when they're poor and when they're struggling with life. The life that Jesus gives is something that touches our hearts and our minds, that is about the way that we live. It's about knowing God. It's about the way that we think, the things that we believe, the values that we hold, and the way that we live our lives. Jesus comes that we will have life and have it to the full. And so the way in which we go is to choose life, and is to choose to follow Jesus and listen to his voice. The picture that he uses is the picture of the shepherd with the sheep who listen to him, who follow him, and the picture of the gate, because he's the one who through whom the sheep come in and out and find life and pasture. And so Jesus is the one who gives us life. And I think in these days, when we're denied so many of the things that we're used to, and even church, where we find the things that nurture that life, it's important for us to remember that ultimately the life that we enjoy and the life that we have in our spirit comes from Jesus, and he loves us still. He knows us by name. He knows what we need, and he offers us life in all its fullness.